A health story making international headlines today. 2 babies die, 24 others in the hospital following vaccinations. This was in southern Mexico. And our chief health editor, Dr. Nandi, here with us. He's been tracking all these developments.
Really frightening. And to think that over the weekend, Mexico's public health department just canceled all vaccines. I don't know if that's a smart idea, but you said they have to do that,
They have
right?
to. It's a tragedy. I mean, can you imagine this small little town where so many people are in poverty? You stop all the vaccines, and you have to. So what happens is that as of right now, 6 of 29 babies who got sick from this are reportedly in grave condition. They receive vaccinations for tuberculosis, rotavirus, and hepatitis B. Those are generally administered in Mexico to babies up to 6 months old. A Catholic priest told reporters the babies all became sick within just a few hours. The survivors are being treated in a hospital in Chiapas that apparently has inadequate staffing and equipment. Right now, nobody knows what caused this illness. So, you know, it's just that you're in this town where so many people are in poverty and kids are dying, and they're in shock.
And frightened, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, Doc, and this does nothing for all the concerns about vaccines. What about here? Can this happen here?
You know, anything is possible. So, you know, I can't say no, but very, very unlikely, because in the United States, we really take our vaccines very seriously. It's continually being monitored. So there's a safety mechanism where people look at reactions, and we look to make sure that vaccines are safe. So could you have a reaction from a vaccine? A mild reaction, yes. But this kind where kids are critically ill and in grave condition and dying, I think not. And so people, our viewers are watching, especially the parents, I wouldn't worry about that.
But a lot of people, as we've seen, have opted out of the vaccine programs because they're worried about autism, which we know is not true. There's no link to autism. But what do you say to those parents who are still afraid, and especially when they hear a story like this?
You know, and I would not project what happened in Mexico to Detroit or anywhere in the United States. It's a totally different story. So don't stop vaccinating your kids because of the fact that, you know, something that happened in Mexico. So we don't think there's really a link to autism. Here's what I recommend. Make sure that you check the immunization schedule on cdc.gov. Also, immunizations are not just for kids. If you're over 65 years of age and have a medical condition, ask your doctor about what immunizations you may need. If you choose not to, I'm not recommending it, but if you choose not to immunize, please inform your physician and work as a team to ensure the best possible help for your family. Remember, I'm here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7 Action News at 5. I'd like to hear all your questions, so please email me at drnandi@wxyz.com. Also, find me on Facebook and Twitter. But really important story. We'll keep following it.
And you don't have to be afraid to have dialogue about it. You can talk about what's in the vaccinations before
Education,
your children get them.
Education is the key. It's all the misinformation that leads to problems.
Education and not to be fearful. All right, thank you so much, Dr.
Thank
Nandi,
you.
as always, for coming in and sharing your
it.
medical expertise.